Hi everyone, welcome to Agilitech. Today we're going to discuss argumentative essays, and this presentation is going to be a lot more important in comparison to any other topic because this is directly linked with your IELTS examination. Mostly in IELTS essays, you're going to write argumentative essays. So for that, you have to understand what are the elements of these essays, what are the different structures, and how to deal with the information, what is thesis statement, how to conclude, how to start, and ultimately how to deal with the body paragraphs of your argumentative essay in your IELTS examination. So let's start with the introduction without wasting a moment more that what is meant by argumentative essays. So, argumentative essays, sometimes called persuasive essays, are a type of academic writing in which the writer takes a stance on a particular topic. Writing argumentative essays can help you develop several important skills. Crafting an effective argumentative essay requires you to think critically and evaluate various perspectives on an issue. In addition, persuasively engaging and convincing your audience will require you to develop your communication skills. These skills are critical for academic success. It means argumentation. Giving your argument is to convince someone like we do in persuasive writing. We have certain purpose in mind which we need to fulfill through our writing. So there are four elements of argument essays. They start with an introduction. This introduction starts with a general perspective and move towards a specific agenda. Then comes the body passages. In every body passage, first sentence would be a title sentence. Then you would provide evidence and explanation through the help of your supportive sentences and ultimately end it with a concluding statement. Then we'll have to provide with counter arguments as you're familiar in IELTS examinations that there are topics in which your writer might ask you to discuss different views. It would provide you with more than one view and would ask you to write down and discuss both views in your essay. So first you're going to give your argument in one body passage and then you're going to discuss counter argument in a separate paragraph. Ultimately, you're going to write down a good conclusion by retelling all the key points in your essay, and you are going to finalize your writing. So, the most significant part of an argument essay is the thesis statement. Let's see what is it. In an argument essay, the thesis statement is a clear, concise, and debatable statement that presents the central argument or claim that you intend to support throughout your essay. It simply means that your thesis statement is basically the title of your essay, and this statement also contains keywords that suggest the reader that upcoming body paragraphs are going to discuss these points. So critically focus on the thesis statement and understand it clearly. Then we have the art of persuasion. How can we provide or write the argument in such a way that it would be more convincing to your audience or your reader? In such a case, you are going to use the following techniques to make your argument convincing. These techniques include ethos, logos, and pathos. First thing refers to the author's credibility. When you cite credible sources, you build trust with your audience. For example, by writing an essay, the first thing refers to the author's credibility. When you cite credible resources, you build trust with your audience. This in turn makes your argument persuasive. Second thing is logos. Logos refers to the use of logic and reason, using evidence and facts to support your claim. Thirdly, we have pathos, which involves appealing to readers' emotions, values, and beliefs. When you make an emotional connection with your audience, they may find your argument convincing. So these are different strategies by which you can persuade your reader towards your argument. Then we have research and evidence. Whatever the argument we have, we need to do some research to gather some relevant ideas, and we have to provide evidence to make our writing more persuasive and make our argument more authentic. So to write an effective argument essay, you will need to do some research and find evidence to support your argument. First, locate credible sources that support your claim. Credible sources include academic journals, books, government publications, expert opinions, and others. Now let's move forward and see that how can we deliver an impressive counter argument. Every argument has a counter argument, as you might be knowing already. So acknowledging opposing points of views shows that you have a well-rounded understanding of the issue. By addressing potential objections, you will strengthen your argument. So be sure to refute the counter argument with solid evidence from credible sources. This is how you can write an impressive essay and win maximum bands in writing, which is the most critical module of IELTS examination. Then with every writing, we have one step, like we have to revise and edit for the better outcome. Revising and editing your argument essay is a critical part of the essay writing process that can significantly improve the overall quality of your essay. Then we have to discuss that which mistakes should not be there, which mistakes should be avoided. Students often make several common mistakes when writing argument essays. One common mistake is including a weak or unclear thesis statement. You see, I have already told you that thesis statement is the most crucial part because it must contain the keywords that are going to be explained in detail in the upcoming paragraphs. So focus on your thesis statement with critical eye. Next, a lack of thorough research can result in poorly supported arguments. So that is why researching while practicing your upcoming IELTS essays is also an important part of writing process. By the end of today's presentation, you are going to go through the activity. There are a number of topics given on your screen, as you can see as well. Choose any of the topic and write an argumentative essay over it. You can also send your writings to us for review so that you can understand that which is your current band in IELTS writing. Thank you so much. That was all for the day.